Hey friends! Welcome to CoderSlang, the only place you need to go to become software engineers. My name is CoderSlang Master, and I'm teaching you full-stack JavaScript. This is the second video of the series Learn JavaScript, aimed at helping you with your first steps in the JavaScript world. Last time you learned how to prepare your JavaScript workspace by installing Visual Studio Code and Node.js on your computer. I've shown you how to write your first Hello World program, and if you haven't done that yet, stop here and go do it now. In this lesson, you'll learn how text output works in JavaScript and how to add comments to your code. Eventually, we'll review the common beginner mistakes related to text output in JavaScript and Node.js. So as you've already learned, to print out text to the screen in Node.js, you should use the command console.log. Make sure to follow the pattern that I show you. The command console.log should be followed by parentheses, and in them, you're placing the text that you'd like to be printed on the screen. Remember to always wrap this text in quotes. If you don't do that, you'll see the error. So first let me run this code without any errors. And as you see, if I try to run it without quotes, I have the error hello is not defined. The quotes can be of three different types. First, those could be double quotes. Second, you can use single quotes. And third, you can use something that's called backticks. Backticks are different from single quotes. Although this difference may seem very tiny to you if you're just starting, make sure to find all those characters on your keyboard and note the minor difference between the single quote and the backtick. It's important to always start and end your strings with the same type of a quote. You can start a string with a backtick and end it with a single quote, as it will give you the error. So for example, if I were to delete everything and then just try to write the console.log hello, then start the string with a backtick and end it with the single quote, I immediately see that something is wrong, as something is highlighted as red. But then if I go ahead and try to run the code, I get this error, unexpected end of input. Now pause the video and practice a little with printing different messages to the console. You should be absolutely comfortable with adding more console.log statements with various messages. Try anything you can come up with. Imagine something. Maybe try to log your name. Or maybe tell us your age. Next, I'd like to tell you about comments. Your computer is very straightforward. It executes each line of code from top to bottom, and if it encounters anything weird, it throws an error. However, there's a very convenient way of adding non-structured, or pretty much random text to your JavaScript programs. It's called comments. To add a comment, you should place 2 slashes at the beginning of the line. This will exclude this line from being executed by Node.js. So for example, here I've added the line that says this is my first comment, and as you see, it starts with 2 forward slashes. If I run this code, you will not be able to find the string, this is my first comment in the terminal. And if I remove 2 slashes, there will be an error. Yeah, once again, this is the syntax error, unexpected identifier. With comments, you can add extra information to your programs that could be helpful to the future you or other people that will be reading your code at some point. So remember, if you place 2 slashes at the very beginning of your JavaScript file, this line will be ignored. So let me show you how you can comment out your code so that nothing is printed on the screen, even though it looks like there is something. Here I have added 2 forward slashes to the beginning of each string. And now if I run node index.js, nothing is printed on the screen. If I uncomment one line, like say this console.log123, and rerun the script, I will see the message 123 printed to the terminal. You can also have multi-line comments like this. So first, to demonstrate this, let me uncomment everything. So the multi-line comment should start with the /* combo and end with the */. Here's how it works. It's /*, and then it ends with */. And then whatever you write between it will be ignored once again. And you can have multiple lines of comments this way. For example, you can copy and paste all your code in it, and it will be ignored, as you see. Now if I run this code, you'll see that only one thing is printed to the screen. Here the common mistake is to open the comment but not add the /* in the end. This way there will be a syntax error once again, invalid or unexpected token. Always make sure to end it at some point by adding the */ combo. That's it for now. You've learned a little more about console.log statements, about various types of quotes, and how to add comments to your code. In the next lesson, you'll learn how to create variables and constants in JavaScript and what's the difference between them.